When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Amara, and I would like us all to please stand and sing Choose to See.
I choose to see the love in me, I choose to see the love in me, I choose to see the love in me, it's also called divinity, I choose to honor who I am, I choose to honor who I am, I choose to honor who I am, I'm part of Spirit's master plan, I choose to let my dreams come true, I choose to let my dreams come true, I choose to let my dreams come true, 'cause God's with me in all I do, I choose to shine the light in me, I choose to shine the light in me, I choose to shine the light in me, infinity.
Please be seated. And now we take this moment to acknowledge our Christ candle and celebrate the Christ within each of us, knowing we are divine expressions of God. And then first, our vision statement. We are a vibrantly thriving, joyous, spirit-led community practicing positive, heart-centered living and honoring all as unique expressions of God. And then our mission statement. We welcome all as we create loving community, teach universal truth, practice spiritual principles, and live life abundantly. And finally, our core values are spirit-led, love, integrity, inclusiveness, and abundance. All right, and if there is anyone here for the first time today, please raise your hand and we will have an usher give you a welcome packet. Yay, we have someone new. Hello. We welcome you to Unity. We hope you enjoy your time with us. And let's see here. Next is our hugs and handshakes. So I would like to invite everyone to greet each other with hug and handshake, or if you're not comfortable, we always have the namaste bow. All right. All right, and I would now like to ask everyone to return their receipts and remain standing because we are going to sing Heart of the Mother.
I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Let's do that again. I am one with the heart of the mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God. Here's the second part. Ave Maria. to sing all together.
I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God.
Let's do it one more time, softly, softly.
I am one with the heart of the Mother. I am one with the heart of love. I am one with the heart of the Father. I am one with God.
All right, and now for today's announcements. Today, after the service, Rev Trace will facilitate an experimental prayer session where you'll explore prayer, deepening faith, and strengthening community. If you're looking for a deeper understanding of prayer, then please plan to stay. There is a new prayer group forming with Rev Chase. Group prayer is the key to meeting your resolutions quickly with ease and grace. You hear all the time that unity was found on the power of prayer, and connecting regularly with prayer partners is comforting, inspiring, and uplifting. It just feels good. Rev Chase will facilitate a time of prayer where members share requests and affirm the truth for one another. No experience praying with others is required. Come learn in this safe, caring space. This prayer group meets weekly on Thursdays at 11 a.m. over Zoom starting on January 23rd. Expand your prayer network. Leave your email on the sign-up sheet in the lobby to receive the meeting link. You may have noticed that Amethyst Haven has been quiet lately. Now that the holidays are over, we'd like to get it back in the spotlight. If you'd like to volunteer in any capacity from clerking after the service, display arrangements, or inventory purchasing, contact Christine Wilson. You can usually find her in Amethyst Haven after the services. It's that time of year when all members are asked to reaffirm their membership at Unity of Dayton. There are forms on the table in the lobby by the fireplace for your convenience. After completing the form, just leave it in the basket. Also in the lobby near Amethyst Haven is a table with 2023 donation statements. Please pick up yours by January 28th. And then all upcoming activities are on the calendar available in the lobby or on Facebook or on our website. And then now we have our group going to perform Someone is Praying for You.
Are you alone? Does it feel like the rain falling down? Could you hold on if you knew that love was all around you? Believe it or not, you've got friends. Someone is praying for you. Someone is praying for you. Be confident. Be confident. Someone is praying for you. Someone is knowing the truth for you. Be confident in love. Open your eyes, look around. It's been here all along. Don't be surprised when you find that love has made you stronger. Now that you know there's so much. Someone is praying for you. Someone is praying for you. Be confident. Be confident. Someone is praying
Someone is praying for you. Someone is praying for you. Be confident. Be confident. Someone is praying for you. Someone is knowing the truth for you. Be confident in love. Be confident in love.
And now for our daily word. Our daily word today is energetic. The limitless energy of spirit flows through me. I smile as I watch children at play. Their boundless energy seems so natural, so effortless. When I want to reclaim the same zeal and enthusiasm for myself, I remember these divine gifts are already within me. Centered in this awareness, I feel renewed vitality as I take care of my family, move through my workday, enjoy time with dear ones, or volunteer in my community. I engage it all with enthusiasm and feeling my energy build. If I feel my enthusiasm falter, I don't despair. Instead, I pause for a moment to feel the quickening energy of spirit, the divine life and strength that are flowing through me. As I am revitalized, the world feels new. I shimmer with energy and go about doing all I feel called to do. May you be strong with all the strength that comes from his glorious power. Colossians 1:11. And now let us prepare for meditation with Rev Chase.
Yes. So I invite you to take that breath in. And if you're comfortable, close your eyes and follow your breath to the center of your being, where love resides. And allow that love to expand in your being. And know without a doubt that you are love expressing. Use that power of faith to know the truth of your being. And then tap into your power of wisdom to discern the truth. That you choose kindness. You choose compassion. That you are a wise being. So we affirm, I am wise. I am compassionate. I am caring and tuned into spirit. I know just what to do and when to do it. Let me take a moment to see and use that power of imagination to see any situation, any person that we are holding in prayer, to see them surrounded in the light of God, lit from within, from the love of who they are. Yes. for spiritual understanding to come to us. So we sit quietly and listen to the love of who we are and that God is. Realizing our oneness with God, we give thanks and joyously say, thank you, sweet Spirit. And so it is. Amen. Great. You know, I have to say, before I jump into message, just one thing. I am delighted to be on this platform with Amara. Amara and I go way back. Yeah. So I'm pleased and happy and excited about it all. Which is another example of how Spirit just works effortlessly in our life, bringing about situations to just perfect, divine, right action happening. And I'm going to share today how and why of praying purposefully. And I pray because of what I get out of doing it. You know, and the biggest thing I get is peace, a calmness, a stillness, a reassurance that no matter what else is going on, that I am not alone and that love is there beside me, guiding me. I'm settled and ready for action afterwards. Unity has a pamphlet, Finding Peace Through Prayer, and it suggests prayer offers the opportunity to feel inner peace through the experience itself. And when we expand and fully participate in our prayer practice, we find, restore, and take comfort in our own peace within. You know, and I pray because it works, and it has worked over and over and over, and I've seen that. And immersing myself in Spirit brings out the good in my life. And I'll underline the good even when I didn't think it was there. I dug and I found it through that moment of prayer. And so I pray because I receive, and those are the things that I receive. I receive that peace. I receive comfort. I see ideas. I get those sometimes, yeah. I get nudgings, gentle ones, hopefully. At least when I'm praying, I get the gentle ones. Sometimes when you step out of that practice of daily prayer, it gets a little less than gentle on the nudgings, yeah. And so I have that reassurance that God is with me, and I have that peaceful heart. I have a mind and heart that are connected through prayer. And in order to receive these things, though, I got to let go. I got to release. Got to release the fear, release anxiety, become into a willing state to receive, willing to forgive, willing to move forward. And so sometimes that's where it is. It's just the willingness. And then comes the joy after I've let go and have received these things. And receiving the assurance that God is with me comes from the prayer. Even when there are those awful circumstances in life and this state of affairs are not what I'd want them to be. Yeah. And I've been through them. We all have. I've been through the divorce, life-threatening illnesses, family members, grief, unemployment. That's been there too. And through that, I have discovered that God is there and there is good.
And I'm sure each one of you have a story of how prayer has brought a healing to yourself or to someone else, whether that healing's been a physical healing, a financial prosperity, whether there's been some guidance that's come your way. We all have those stories. And when there is a crisis, we often ask each other to pray. And that's exactly what we should do in that time. And we also want to pray daily as part of a healthy practice. Prayer has been proven to make a difference. There's been all sorts of studies. You can go out and find them and Google them yourself and that prayer has been proven to make a difference. Got another news flash on this too, though. And for some of you, it might not be a news flash, though, that, prayer works on the big stuff and the small stuff, the daily stuff, the little things. It switches the negative to a positive, helps with that shifting of those things. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 through 18 reminds us of this, to pray always, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances. There is something there to be grateful, and that'll help shift that negative into a positive. A daily prayer practice builds connection with Spirit. The intellect is less involved as I practiced over and over and sort of build up those neural pathways. And it's not unlike exercising or learning how to do another physical activity where your muscles remember. So as I pray more and more, my body remembers, my mind remembers how that is. And so that shortly, that within a single breath, you can start sending love and light to any situation, to all, and just see things surrounded in love. That's part of what happens from that daily routine of prayer. And I find that my daily prayer practice is self-care. It forces me to take a moment, to pause, to assess, how am I feeling? What's going on in my life? What is it that I might want to pray about? What is the request? What is it that I desire in my life? And I'm often directed to small daily life routines and relationships. I'm looking for that support. I'm listening to my higher self for ideas. I know that my relationships are healthier and better because the time I have spent in prayer, spent looking at and noticing what my part is, what it is that I need to change, how I can bring compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. And so often my prayer request is for those things: patience, kindness, love, to show up as an expression of God in all that I do. And I found that prayer is a de-stressor, right? Helps with the health, general well-being of health and happiness, because it's shifting those negative states of being into a positive one. So prayer is a de-stressor. One of the books I've looked through and have read is one of this Unity's classics, God Will See You Through, by Mary Kupfler. And here's what she has to say about prayer. If you're unhappy, prayer can lift you into a new lightness of heart, joy, and happiness. If you're plagued with resentment and bitterness regarding a person or a situation, prayer can bring a new understanding that will fill you with peace and amazing love. If you're fearful, prayer can transform you into a person of great courage. There is nothing prayer cannot do. She has a lot more to say, and I'll share a little bit more that Kupfler has written. It says about prayer. It is not a strange, fantastical, or emotional approach to a problem, but a quiet, Christ-like attitude that looks for the good in everything and everyone. It's an attitude of heart and mind that knows there is a good outworking for every challenge. The fourth of the 5 unity principles is about prayer. It reads, through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and bring out the good in my life. And you've probably seen it phrased another way, but that's the one I like. It's the one we use in the youth ministry with that. You know, that prayer's about that knowing too, and that's through the power of faith. Faith is one of our innate abilities that's in the 12 power system, and we all have these powers, right? They are our divine aspects of our divinity. And faith is our ability to see beyond the outer circumstances. It's an inner knowing of the truth. Hebrews 11, verse 1 is, faith is the assurance of things hoped for the conviction of things not seen. And faith is employed in prayer to hold the high watch. Through faith, we know there is good, and it's working out in every challenge. One of the other powers we use is imagination. When we hold someone in prayer, we are to see them whole, healthy, and abundant, regardless of the outer appearances. You know, we're not talking about denying the outer appearances and saying they're not happening, that it's not in existence. It's about seeing past those, beyond those. And, you know, the spoken words may change, but the divine idea underlying that prayer does not change. Eric Butterworth in The Universe is Calling states, don't try to set them right, but rather to see them rightly. We are to see the person or the situation rightly, to see as God sees their situation, whole and complete. In the quietness and the confidence of spirit, in faith, see others as God sees them, the perfect image and likeness of God. And that is accomplished through that power of imagination, the ability to picture, envision, dream. The power of imagination enables us to pray affirmatively for others and ourselves, to see the situation rightly. There's a book, a 12-power meditation exercise. Charles Roth, the author of that book, points out, imagination is a universal language, for it is the language of pictures. And I use it to communicate with spirit. It's so much easier for me to see someone in a state of health than often use the words. And so just using that image helps me. And Charles Fillmore, our co-founder, said, imagination will carry out any idea or set of ideas that the I am reflects to it. Mm-hmm. And wisdom. Wisdom is as one of the powers used in prayer. In prayer, I activate my power of wisdom to evaluate the ideas that come to mind. Are they from spirit? Is it my intellect speaking? And some of these ideas from spirit pop in after prayer time. So you need to sit down and just sort of sit with that and to think and use that power for that way. And Myrtle Fillmore has a book, How to Let God Help You. And this is what she shares about this power of wisdom in prayer. That which you receive from the mind of God is always good, always helpful, health-inspiring, and peace-inspiring. That which you receive from the reports of your senses or minds of others may be true and helpful, or it may be false and harmful. Mm-hmm. So wisdom, that intuitive knowing, is sometimes referred to just as our gut feeling, right? And it's useful in also determining how to pray for others. When someone's talking and sharing with that, to delve into that wisdom, to hear beyond what the words are and go into that deepness with the connection from spirit to spirit. And so wisdom guides my prayers and in prayer. And Kupfer says, prayer is your inner contact with wisdom, understanding, and inspiration. Prayer is your awareness that the spirit of truth of which Jesus spoke is not only with you, but within you, ready to teach you all things. So wisdom keeps me spirit-led. You know, within Unity, we talk about affirmative prayer. And I have a short video that is from Lynn Brown. And she was the vice president of Silent Unity, which is Unity's prayer ministry. And she speaks about affirmative prayer. So if we could watch that video.
Hello. Unity's co-founder Myrtle Fillmore once wrote, "When wisdom and love and life and power prompt your thoughts, you are living and moving and having your being in the very presence of God, and you know that all is well." And so it is in the sacred practice of prayer. When we shift our thoughts from seeming situations and circumstances to focus on the divine reality of life, we open our minds to the one presence and the one power always with us, God. In God we live and move and have our being. As we embrace this truth, our minds and hearts are receptive to the divine flow of energy and ideas that bless and transform our lives. We become steeped in the awareness of our oneness with God and the gift of unconditional love. When wisdom and love and life and power prompt your thoughts, you are living and moving and having your being in the very presence of God, and you know that all is well. I'd love to hear about the blessings of your prayer experience. Go to the link below to share your sacred comments and stories. As you pray, open your mind. Be receptive in heart. Immerse yourself in the divine flow. Feel the love that is unconditional. Know that you are one with God.
Thank you. You know, Lynn has a couple other lessons out there you can go look at and find for yourself too on this. So Unity teaches us to pray from the presence of God, the divinity with us, within us, versus to a God or for a God, but that oneness of God versus thinking or feeling God as separate from us. So when we pray, we connect with God and bring out the good in our lives. So we're not praying specifically to change people or circumstances. Through prayer, we're reminding ourselves of what is true. We are declaring the nature of God. We are experiencing spirit. This is affirmative prayer. And the experience of affirmative prayer changes us. And then we, through people, change circumstances, and that's how they are changed. And so you still might be questioning, just how do I do this affirmative prayer thing? Well, I liked what Kupfer said. She said, if you think you don't know how to pray or to begin praying, listen within, and the Spirit of truth will teach you. If you feel inadequate about praying, be still and obedient, it's her word, but I'd say be willing, and the Spirit within you will guide you. Philippians 4:9 reads, keep on doing the things that you have learned and received and heard and seen in me, and the God of peace will be with you. And so people also still get a little caught up in it, just how and what's methods should I use. We got a lot of wise teachers within Unity, and a couple, Mary Alice and Richard Jaffola, who wrote The Quest, among other books. They say there are as many right ways to pray as there are people who pray. The more important than the method of praying is the reason for praying. Prayers are not to change God, they are to change us, to uplift us into the experience of the presence of God, into that sea of love, into that energy that abounds. And I found that reading the daily word is a perfect way to begin an affirmative prayer practice. So if you want something practical to go do, get your own subscription, digital or hard copy, and read it. Yes. Because what you do as an individual prayer practice affects your well-being and the health of your life. And I think likewise that with what a church, or when a church prays, that the health of that church is affected, and just turns out to be a positive experience to the community. It brings that well-beingness to that whole unit. And so it's a good thing to take the time to pray as a community too. In fact, we'll be doing that later today in that experiential prayer session that I'm leaving, and so I invite you guys to be a part of that. It would be just short, so you do not have to feel like you're staying all afternoon or unprepared. We'll probably be just a short 45 minutes today. But before we get ready for that and other things, there's a few things that I did want to share, a particular prayer. Because we use the prayer of protection a lot. You hear that at closing many services, many classes, and it is a wonderful affirmation and prayers to do. And I challenge you today when we say it to make sure you're not doing it just rote. It's so easy when we do things over and over the same to do that in a rote way. So I invite you to hear that and say that differently as a community today. But there's another unity prayer that's known and used quite a bit, and I would say those that have been through the youth and family ministry know it. It's the prayer of faith. And it was written by Hannah Moore Kohaus. And it first appeared in a Unity materials in We Wisdom, which is the Unity's monthly magazine for children. It appeared in the August 1898 issue. So that's 126 years ago. And we know some of these prayers that have lasted time, right? There's many of them, but this is just one. And so I wanted to end this time together with us watching Myrtle Fillmore and listening to her recite this prayer, the prayer of faith.
God is my help in every need. God does my every hunger feed. God walks beside me, guides my way through every moment of the day. I now am wise, I now am true, patient, kind, and loving too. All things I am, can do, and be, through Christ the truth that is in me. God is my health, I can't be sick. God is my strength unsailing quick. God is my all, I know no fear. Since God and love and truth are here. Amen.
So I invite you to take the ideas shared today and the others that I think are magically or coincidentally going to come your way this week and just prayerfully decide how, if in any way, that you want to modify your daily prayer practice. Thank you. Peace be with you. Thanks. I would like to invite Victoria to come up. She has a special announcement for us today.
For those who don't know me, my name is Victoria Heron, and I am the Vice President of Unity of Dayton Board of Trustees. And we have an announcement, and we'd like to start with a letter from Reverend Sharon. Dear beloved community, with a heart full of gratitude and a profound sense of love for each and every one of you, over these short months, it has been an incredible privilege to honor to serve as your senior minister here at Unity of Dayton. Yet, as we journey through life, we sometimes find ourselves at crossroads where difficult decisions must be made. It is with a heavy heart and after much soul searching that I have decided that the time has come for me to step down from my position as senior minister. I do this not out of fear or resentment, but out of a deep desire to see the joy and harmony of the spiritual community restored. I am aware that there have been challenges, and I acknowledge the unhappiness that some of you have experienced during my time here. It has not been easy for me either. But in the spirit of unity and compassion, I believe that my departure can be the catalyst for positive change. Through all these, though these moments of struggle, you have provided me with valuable spiritual lessons, and for that I am forever grateful. Our paths have crossed for a reason, and I believe that this experience has allowed all of us to grow and to evolve. As I prepare to bid you farewell, I envision this community as an open, loving, and compassionate beacon of light, shining brightly not only within these walls, but also as a blessing to the greater Dayton community and to all of humanity. Your love and kindness has the power to touch lives far beyond our immediate circle. I leave you with a heart full of love, many blessings, and virtual hugs to each and every one of you. Remember that the essence of unity lies not in one individual, but in the collective spirit of love and oneness that we have cultivated together. May you continue to walk this spiritual path with grace, compassion, and an unwavering commitment to love. I have faith that your journey will be filled with growth, healing, and abundant blessings. I will wrap up my final metaphysical Bible study this coming Wednesday. Next Sunday will be my last service. With all my love and gratitude, Reverend Sharon. And so, representing the board, we have a statement. Reverend Sharon has gifted us with many heartfelt Sunday messages and inspiring classes. We not only have been blessed with her teaching of the unity principles, but we also wish to honor her husband, Rick, who has upped our technological presence to a level we can only hope to maintain. We wish them blue skies, sunshine, wherever the road ahead takes them, especially away from the Southwest Ohio climate that has adversely affected their health. So I'd like for all of us to say the unity blessing together to Rick and Sharon. Okay? We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ as you. So as Reverend Sharon stated in her letter, next week will be their last Sunday. And with this, We would like to honor them with a celebration of giving a potluck immediately after the service. You are invited to bring a covered dish along with your love and support for the amazing journey they have ahead. Thank you.
All right, I would like to ask the ushers to please come forward, and I invite everyone to take their tithes and love offerings and hold them in your hands, and all the contributions received via PayPal and credit cards online are held in mine. We affirm divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
And I'd now like to ask Rev Chase to come and bless the offering.
We are thankful and recognize from the abundance of which we give that there's an ever-flowing fountain of love, compassion, and for us to do that work in the community so that we are a bright, shining light. And so it is. Amen.
All right. And now our children's blessing. We love you.
In the light, in the light, in the light, you are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
All right. And now we say the blessing. There you go. All right. We love you. We bless you. We behold the Christ in you. And we love you just the way you are, one with God. And now I'd like everyone to stand and join hands as we sing Now There Is Peace on Earth.
Now there is peace on earth, and it has begun with me. Now there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as the power
God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Amen. Thank you. Have a blessed week. Woohoo!
Who's that calling? Who's that talking? Who's that calling on the line? Brother's calling, your sister's calling, love is on the line.
Operator, information, got a heavy laden burden to bear. I've got the quarter, you've got the number, will I find the answer there?
Who's that calling? Who's that talking? Who's that calling on the line? Brother's calling, your sister's calling, love is on the line. I hear you call, I will connect you, gonna put you through. Just hold the line, leave your heart, share your burden, 'cause love is on the line. Who's that calling? Who's that talking? Who's that calling on the line? Brother's calling, your sister's calling, love is on the line. If you ever get disconnected, just deposit one more dime. Reach out your hand, dial up the number, seek and ye will find. You see a man brought to his knees, asking, can you spare your time to unto him the least of your brethren? That's the bottom line. One more time, hold the line. Who's that calling? Who's that talking? Who's that calling on the line? Brother's calling, your sister's calling, love is on the line.
Who's that calling?
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 Who's that calling on the line?
Who's that calling?
Brother's calling,
Who's that calling?
your sister's calling, love is on the line.
Who's that calling?
Who's that calling?
Who's that calling?
Who's that talking?
Who's that calling?
Who's that calling on the line?
Who's that calling?
Brother's calling,
Who's that
your
calling?
sister's calling, love is on the line. Love